Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are starting your Sunday off to a success. Wanted to jump in here really quickly because I just did a post in the Project in Charge group, and I wanted to let you guys know a little tip today, a little tip to set your week up for success. It's Sunday. We have a lot going on the week ahead. This is probably the second week for you guys. Good morning. This is the second week for you guys that you probably have been on quarantine, maybe longer, depending on where you live. But for us, we're going on the second week. And I want to help you guys. Tap into how you can set your week up for success, okay? So this is what I want you to do, and it's a very short exercise. So stay with me here. So this is what I want you guys to do. So I want you to take a little audit of your week, right? So all of you should have been writing out your calendars, doing your planners, right? This is my weekend over here. This is my, that was Friday. So go through your calendar, whether it's your Google Calendar or whether it's your physical calendar. And I want you to look at the tasks that you have completed from last week, okay? So go through the tasks and look at everything that you've done, from emails to phone calls to reaching out to clients to getting creative in your business, creating content, all of those things, right? All the things that you do. And maybe if you're a mom and in your home, you've been doing activities with the kids and you're not running a business, but you're running the household. Same thing, you go through the same activities, right? So I want you guys to go through the activities and make a list of all the things that helped move you forward last week, okay? So on one column, it's all the things that helped move you forward last week. And then in another column, I want you guys to focus on all of the distractions, all of the disruptions, all of the things that got in the way. I did a few lives last week. And one of the women that were on, she said, I'm working from home. The kitchen's a distraction for me. Gaming is a distraction for me. Kids, text messages, alerts, emails, all of those things. I want you to write it out. Just do a big brain dump on both sides on how you were most productive and what your distractions are, okay? So do an audit of your week last week. Now this week going forward, especially because we're going into a new month, that's like a whole nother topic of discussion on how to plan that out. But only for this week ahead, I want you guys to focus on the activities that help move you forward. So what were those? I call them money-making moves. What were the money-making moves that help move your business forward? Was it getting innovative and coming up with new solutions on how you can serve your clients? Was it sending out emails? Was it making phone calls? Was it coming up with new content for your business? Like, what was that, okay? And once you know what it is, I want you to start to schedule it in your calendar for this week. Because if it's not scheduled into your calendar and you're not doing it today, you're going to be playing catch up tomorrow. So take Sunday, your day today, where you can really use this time to get ahead. Plan out how you're productive. And then all those things that you listed out that were distractions, figure out ways on how to limit those distractions. Hey, Chrissy, thanks for being here. Find out ways on how to limit those distractions. Set up an office away from the kitchen if the kitchen is a distraction for you. Put the games away. Put them in the garage. Lock them up somewhere where you can't even see them or access them, right? If you have kids at home and you're working from home, you've got to find the hours during the day that you can work. Is it before they're up? Is it putting them down a little bit earlier so you can get to work, later in the day at night, but still get your work in? Or while they're napping. Or what you could do, right, is, I don't know if you have family close to home or what that looks like, but if you do have a support system that's close to you, right? Maybe your husband's home and you guys are taking turns, right? That's always a big help. Figure out the pockets of time that you can get your best work done and focus on that. And there's times, of course, when there's kids there, if your kids are awake and you've got to get work done, but don't make that your most important work. Make your most important work the things that you're doing before they're up, after they're asleep, whether it's for a nap or for bedtime, and really focus on that intentional work that's going to move you forward and what's going to give you progress, okay? So that's what I want you guys to focus on today. Set your Sunday up for success. I want you to really focus on what you can control going into this next week instead of the doom and gloom and all of this, that we've been sucked into. Focus on the positivity. Reach out to someone that you love that you may haven't, had a chance to talk to in a while, and just send them a little love, a little light, a little happiness. Check in on them, make sure they're doing okay. Send some groceries to your grandma. And that's my tip for you for Sunday. Make sure you're using Sunday to your advantage and set your week up for success. Go back through your week, your previous week, and just audit all of the things that were successful for you and all the things that were distractions or were hindering your ability to get your work done. And then put the focus on where you're going to be actually able to get those money-making activities done, move your business forward, and still have progress at this time when you're working from home. So I hope this helps. I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. I'm waiting for my coffee. Jake and Jared went out. So Starbucks is doing a drive-through right now. So they're only doing drive-through, and I am waiting for my coffee and my egg cups. I'm so excited to start your coaching program. Yes. So this first week is all about mindset. This is the preliminary week. We technically start on April 6th. This is the preliminary week. We start April 1st, and it's all about mindset and getting your mind right so you can really dive into the program 100% and be ready and fueled to go. And if you guys are wondering what Liza's talking about, it is the Burn Out to Balance program. If you guys have any questions about what it is, I'm doing a live tomorrow in my other Facebook group. So my other Facebook group is Productivity Hacks for Ambitious Women, and you guys can check it out. I'm doing one more special for you guys before we start on April 1st. So there's one more special that I'll be doing tomorrow on Monday, so make sure you're tuned into the group to check that out. And if you have any questions for me about productivity, time management, how I'm structuring my days, I've been posting for you guys every single day. Well, weekday, I've been posting what my schedule looks like, what I'm getting done, what I'm waking up and doing. I literally post from the time I wake up and doing my meditations to when I'm going to bed. So, and I do that every day. I do that every day in my planner, but I'm just sharing with you guys because I hope that sparks some light in you to really feel like you can get super, super intentional about what you're focusing on right now. Not only am I doing this on top of launching a program, being pregnant and moving, but I'm also writing a book. I'm working on some stuff with my business partner right now to launch in our program for Project in Charge. And we just have a lot of stuff going on. I feel like right now I'm in my groove. Like when things happen in life, you have two options to choose. You can, like fear, right? They say fear. It's either fear everything and run or face everything and rise. And I choose to rise in this occasion. I choose to rise above all the noise, all the craziness, all the chaos. And this is when I get into my groove because I love seeing how much I can do. Like, how can you stretch yourself in times like this? How can you impress yourself? How can you find new avenues to make things happen in your business, at home, in your relationships? I feel like my relationship with my husband has grown so much stronger over the course of just this 1 week because, yes, I'm pregnant. I'm 24 weeks pregnant. Because we have had so much more time together. We've had so much more time together, intentional time, even though he's home and I'm working and he's working, we still are seeing each other more, and we're getting our lunchtime together and we're having dinner together at night, and it's so amazing, all of the good to come out of this. But it will only come out of this, good will only come out of this if that's what you are focusing on. So I want you guys to again, maybe if this is a challenge for you, if this is something that you're not used to tapping into, change your mentality. Just do it for a day and see how focusing on the positive becomes the ripple effect, not only for you, but for everyone around you, right? Because for me, I want to be that source of life and positivity for myself, first and foremost, because we can't be that for anyone else if we can't be that for ourselves. But then I also want to be that for my husband. He's got a lot going on with work, so I want him to feel like he's supported and he has a supportive, support system at home. I want to be that for my son. I want to be that for my baby, right? Like my baby who isn't even born yet. I want him to, he's feeling, if I feel stressed out, he feels stressed out. If I'm happy, I know he feels happy. We're all connected. And I know when I come on here and I talk to you ladies and I come on, if this impacts one of you to be more positive today, if this impacts one of you to spread more happiness in your community, into your family, then like that to me is making an impact. So that's what I want to be for you. That's what I want to do for you. And I know some of us, handle stress and uncertain times differently, but it's really in these times when your true character comes out and how you're going to rise above it and how you're going to handle situations versus collapse to the fear or the uncertainty, right? Like find the silver lining in all the uncertainty. Find how you can figure out solutions to problems in this time and get really innovative and creative. And I'm going to be talking about that on Monday because like I was saying, I'm doing a live training. So I'm doing a live training in my Facebook group on Monday. And I've been doing them almost every week for the past 3 weeks. But what I'm going to be talking about on Monday is how to stop wasting time. How to stop wasting time, how to start hitting your goals and targets, because goals and targets are two different things, and how to set daily systems to maximize your time and productivity for massive wins immediately. Like the day that you get off that webinar with me, tomorrow, Monday, you're gonna have actual tips to put in place. So I want you guys, again, just to focus today on getting that schedule in place. Focus today on auditing your week last week to see what it was that you did really well, what helped you move the ball forward, what you were successful at, and then what were your distractions. What were the distractions that pulled you away from getting done what you needed to get done, okay? So I want you to do that today. Stay positive. Have an amazing Sunday, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Have a great day. Bye-bye.